everyone, my name is Surya and we're back in Elder Scrolls Online. Where we're online with our not so little anymore Archer character, because we hit level 50 last time. This time I'd like to concentrate on doing the main quest lines, going to Cold Harbor. But before we do that, I'd like to go to a fence real quick. We still have some items that need laundering. Haven't been there for a while. And we can feed our mouth later. Because I did it yesterday. A little bit later, so I still haven't cooldown on this. Yeah, still 2 hours and 37 minutes to cooldown on feeding my mount. I'll see, where's the fence?
My, you've been busy.
I'll see. We just launder everything. It's all important. Oh, and we didn't even open the shipment. Shipment. Ah, there we go. Treasure. So this we can sell.
I assume you weren't followed.
Okay. And
you can
conveniently,
rest assured
the bank
we'll
is
take good
right
care of your valuables.
Right next to it. Yeah. What do I have to deposit? I do crafting motive. Maybe those. I'm not sure what they are for. That should be enough. Okay, and now our inventory should also be nicely sorted. As you can see, I made some space, got the old stuff out, kind of lower level food and lower level soul stones, and yeah, pretty much everything we do not need at the moment. Okay, so let's change our quest. Talk to Vanus Galarian. And I actually found him while walking around, sorting everything out. He's standing right over there. So not in the Mage's Guild after all, but just around the corner. Over here. He's just standing there. Hey, I think we're ready. So let's talk to him.
Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vanus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild you so ably serve. I have need of your assistance. Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done. I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Skywatch. Even Iren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
That's why Razumdar said we should go to Skywatch. And I thought we should go there all along. Okay, that explains it. Now we have to go to Skywatch. Let me see. Skywatch. This town. Yeah, we were searching for Vanus Galarian there. Of course he wasn't there. Yeah, but with everybody kind of pointing me to Skywatch, it was kind of hard. Maybe I should read the quest text some more. I think I should be, yeah, I should be mounted already. Just the animation loading a little longer. Why do I need to go now? To the mage's stuff. Okay, up we go. Ah, that belly. Ah, there he is. Hi, Raz.
Seems like just moments ago we were in Dune, yes? It is a good thing Raz is so quick on his feet. Wouldn't want you waiting on him, like we are waiting on the Guildmaster. Yes, Vanus Galerian of the Mages Guild requested your presence. He should be here soon.
I wonder what kind of plan he's having. I only know that we're going to Cold Harbor.
He begs your assistance with a hopeless task. He seeks to bring the Alliance leaders together for a meeting, one which they will all survive. This is insanity, of course, but the Queen tells Raz to give him whatever he needs. The Queen tells Raz that you speak with her authority, yes? This responsibility is a great one. Better you than Raz. You are aware of what will be involved? Certain communications must be made. Dangerous communications. This will ensure the safety of all. This one may have to delegate. Yes, of course. Cariel will do that. Ah, that was not so hard. Job for Cariel?
Let's see
No
what job
way.
he has.
Do it yourself.
Why?
Thrush is a homicidal maniac, and Copper Daria, let's just say I'm not her favorite person.
Why is Copper Daria displeased with Cariel?
I may have collapsed a building on top of her. Accidentally.
Ah, yes. This one forgot about that. Very well. Raz will take care of it. And he will send Copper Daria your warmest regards.
Apologies for my lateness.
Damn it, Raz. Not so close.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political position.
I wonder if you have to complete both guild quests in order for the main quest to carry on. It kind of sounds like it.
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides. The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
It's actually a pretty brilliant plan. Problem is that they are probably all three stubborn and won't agree.
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected. You have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat. I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk.
Okay, that should not be too hard, but I guess that we'll have a little fight at Sturg. I'm pretty sure they will not cut down on this opportunity.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
Okay, come with me then. And the first city we're going to is Wayrest. Probably gonna have to speak to the king then. But they'll have to see that the guilds are behind us, and they are neutral. So they should trust this operation, if you ask me. I mean, they have a single common enemy that they share.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without
We've known
good
each other
reason.
for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Queen Irene's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
So Queen Irene sends her personal champion into the stronghold of her greatest enemy. Either she has a lot of faith in you, or she's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak.
Or she's just giving this opportunity to show that she really means it.
It bellows legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take my meaning. Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept.
Pretty full of himself, isn't he? Yeah, let's talk about our shared enemy.
That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him? Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say?
That was what I wanted to say. Okay, then we'll offer him the meeting on the island, and then we can discuss everything there.
That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Seems like he's not trusting
Tell
us at all.
Cariel that I hope to draw
That went
them
well, I think.
very soon.
Shall we move on?
Coming up her story. She'll know what I mean.
So, you've been mingling with the enemy, have you, Daria? Just so you know, I already knew that.
Oh, I love
To Mournhold, where Skald King Yoren is waiting for us. I'm given to understand that his palace is inaccessible at present. And for a variety of reasons, the Tribunal Temple is inappropriate. He's offered to meet us at the Guild Plaza. Shall we?
Oh, he's already waiting for us, so he's prepared that we're coming, unlike Emmerich. Or maybe he just prepared for a meeting with him and kind of told nobody that we will be coming. Okay, and then to Mournhold.
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions?
Honored Skald King,
You
I
dare
am here
silence
with the
the
personal
Daronian
champion of Queen
Master
Irene.
Galerion, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak.
Seem a little unorganized here.
I will stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king. Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me.
Why is everybody fearing that I assassinate them? Do they not trust Galarian?
To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want? Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me?
Nobody's listening to me.
Where the All Flags army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
Which dinner, if I may ask? Okay. What now?
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations. We have much to do. Come.
Okay, it looks like his plan is working so far. But I can't expect something to happen soon. It will not go that smoothly. Nah, I'm not gonna steal. I want to make a good impression here. Okay, he's still loading in. Oh, next the Fighters Guild. But you said they already were kinda in.
All three leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now comes the tricky part. Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and... well, you'll see soon enough.
Yeah, I was guessing that much. Okay, how do we keep them from arguing?
Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
I got a champion point for this. Probably every time I would get a lot of XP, I'm not sure.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
The word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side!
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security.
Okay, let's see. I hope everything is secure here. Otherwise, I see kinda third-party assassins coming in. And kinda throwing chaos, and then we have a major problem. So I hope they're preparing for that, kinda locking everything up. And hopefully, news hasn't spread of this meeting yet. Now, what's your opinion on everything?
I'm just here as security. You should talk to the great mage, Vanis Galarian.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins. I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I'll try to. But you know, if they want to fight, you can hardly keep them
I don't
from it.
envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Cheer me up. Give me some confidence here. Don't tell me that it's impossible all the time.
Look,
Can't you
it's
see
Lady
that I'm
Laurent.
furious?
He is screaming that much. Okay, I see a lot of familiar faces here.
Careful! careful with that, you clumsy fool.
But please, don't distract me. If I don't finish packing, Lady Laurent will give me quite the talking to.
Of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady.
I don't care who you are. If you can't carry my luggage, you're useless to me.
What a temper. Nah, hope
Wonderful.
she's
It's
worth
Tellinger.
anything.
Here's Tellinger,
Yay,
the
chaos
artificer
and power.
himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
Yeah, they seem to be fighting. Good example of Vanus, and you expect the others to not fight.
I was skeptical about this summit until I heard that you were involved. Ooh, you've been an invaluable help to me in the past.
Ah, thanks for the trust. And we should carry on.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste.
Security couldn't be tighter. This should go off without a hitch.
You hope so. So that's kind of the physical security. I hope they also have some magical. I mean, if the leaders are coming in with portals, then everybody else probably can too. And as they say, you can't have a meeting about Molag Bal without him listening.
High King
so.
Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
Okay, everybody's here.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
Ah, great, like 3 children. Okay, I have to talk to both.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
And I thought I would have a plan for that.
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Yeah, individually it sounded like we had a chance.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely not the brightest things to do in these times. Yeah. Will you help to lead the operation with the Mages Guild
Willing
together?
and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Okay, then I'll ask each one of them. I'm gonna start with Queen Aren. She has the most reason to trust me. So I'm gonna start over here.
With our combined strength, we might have a chance, but our distrust runs too deep. I fear we'll never reach an accord. Is there? What did you have in mind?
Yeah, well, studying the 2 guilds, they don't bicker and backstab each other.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against. An excellent point. Very well. If you can convince the other leaders, you have my support.
Okay, who to talk to next? Emmerich is actually the hardest one to convince. So I'm continuing with the Skull King.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by some Altman lapdog. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there. Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
I wonder if I should try intimidation. I mean, he likes strong people, so... Yeah, and he likes his own image, so that might help.
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight.
He's a little upset, but at least he's on our side now. This image is way too important to him. Maybe I can argue with Emmerich based on his people, that they need to help, that everybody will be destroyed otherwise.
This queen of yours is spirited, I'll give her that. But she has no right to force her will upon all of Tamriel. That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest? I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few. And Molag Bal's followers are legion.
Especially the Fighters Guild have a lot of experience in fighting Molag Bal, and the Mages Guild have a lot of tricks.
Arkay's beard, you're a bold one. But you may be right. If you can convince the barbarian and the Child Queen to agree, I'll consider it.
Hey, we have a little agreement here. That's a start, at least.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
We never had that element in the first place, Venice.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
I knew something would go wrong on that island.
I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Okay.
Protect the leaders.
I see
Defeat
rifts.
Molag Bal's minions and close the unstable ranks. 'Em. 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 'Em.
That should be the first rift. I'm pretty sure the Skull King can hold out longer. If I hear about a fight, so I'm gonna go search for Emmerich here. Yeah, as I thought. He's having way more problems with that. Oops. Also, that's not a good idea. Oh, thanks very much for the heals. Okay, that's max rift down. And we're only missing the one on the other side. Ooh. Big one on that side. Okay, it looks like he's the only one standing. Or not. Or she just followed us, I'm not sure. Okay, and that we also close. Problem banked? Question? Everything working? Okay. A lot of people died, but
I thought we were safe
everybody
here, hidden from the
safe.
enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day. Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Immediately? Now? Okay,
Yes,
I'm fine.
At the Iliad Well, at the center of the island. After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice.
Better than to die.
Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy. Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanas.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Finally, and I thought they never would agree.
Stendarr, protect us all!
Ooh, that's a lot of guild members. Yeah, we're a few, but there will be enough, I hope. That's quite a number. Let's wait for all of them to be here before we start.
We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected. It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
Okay, ready to go, I guess. What's the rest saying?
Molag Bal's realm is one of the most dangerous and inhospitable places in all of Oblivion. We must not take this invasion lightly.
Okay, I'm the first one to step through. Okay. Hopefully they are following us. So think alone we would not have a chance. Okay. Starting at the south. Hey, Catwell. Nice to see you again.
Then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molong Ball's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
And that's kind of the main hub here.
Dreadfully dull place. And a real eyesore, if you ask me. But I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest. What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
You're repeating yourself, Catwell. Yeah, where am I?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Looks kinda dope.
I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
I'm pretty sure we discussed this in a tutorial. That was a long time ago.
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nern? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention. Same? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Okay. I'm just going to say he's a little confused.
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city. Rather a drab, empty place at present, but a little paint, a potted plant or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
He's right. I'm kind of stuck on that little island here. But there is a point of interest there. Maybe if I get that first. If I go anywhere else. And then go to the bridge. Does it not count? I think I have to... No, I don't have to jump down, but I would like to, because I'm hearing this. At these two. Now I have to go back through the labyrinth. Okay, that is the bridge that I need to take. Okay, hopefully there are no enemies throwing me down. Kind of spirit leading us. Just gonna take the hint.
Yeah.
Ah, there she is again. Look around, Skipper. The city ground? Your spirit.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Yeah, please explain, because I have no clue what you're talking about.
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care. The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
Okay, so you want me to take this as a half point, okay.
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Okay.
Watch
Fine by me.
and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Okay, you go on. It's pretty big. Not too big, but
Long
pretty
ago, this city existed in Nome. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
I thought the camp to be small since we're in
Its
Molag Bal's
people were
round.
devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers.
So kinda like, Daedric
But Meridia
worshippers?
has
Meridia is
enemies,
also Daedric
such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city.
No telling about this statue, because that looks interesting. Okay, no. I'm gonna search for something
The
else.
city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within.
Okay. I think my headphones just disabled. Don't know why though.
As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dinar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses.
That may be what all the statues are about. So, kinda looks similar.
The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor.
That kind of reminds me of our situation.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nurn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts.
Okay, so they tried to get out by leaving the city probably, and then they all died off.
Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say
you're here
that the
to tell
day
me that.
has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid King, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands. I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
Okay, biggest question is where are my allies landing? Where can I find them again?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vana Scalarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal. You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course, but they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor. As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust, and who would be willing to join us here.
Okay, the more the merrier, the better a chance I have. I
Go
get it.
west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the Mage is somewhere in the Eastern Plain. His exact location is hidden from me. I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness. Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Cold Harbor, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
Okay, why they are not in the city anymore is a big question.
King Dinar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid King free. As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered. As were your allies. As were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
Oh great, so we're fighting to get those back first.
Rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast, that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
Okay, so a lot of things to do. Let me also have a merchant here if we needed one. Fighter skill hall. As long as we don't have a fighter skill, that's probably not helping us yet. Okay, let me see. So we have a right and a left plane, a western and an eastern plane. Right shackle, black voyage. Okay, I'm gonna go to the western plane first. There might also be one of the lights over here, because she said something about southeast. So around here for one of the lights, and I need the lights anyway over there. So, maybe I should go east first. Can I collect everything? Because I think for Vanis I do not need those lights, so I'm lucky. Yeah, I think I do that. I think I could go west, but then only to discover that I need more lights to actually free the king. Then I would have to go east anyway. Okay, that door is not usable until I free the fighter skill. Okay, then we're going that way. Starting up with this corner. Is it as good as any? Yeah.
This one and his beloved mate sought shelter, but there was none to be found. Urnabi, she didn't make it. Now I lack the will to go on. Our children will grow up without parents. They will be poor and destitute, and probably die young and alone.
Oh man, he sounds so depressed. What's going on?
This one and his mate, we lost our way one night. We followed a light in the forest and wound up in this depressing place. We took shelter in a cave to the northeast, but that didn't work out so well. Especially not for poor Ernabi. We were attacked by Nilokilo and his monsters as soon as we set foot in the cave. This one and poor Ernabi fought our way out, and eventually escaped into the wastes. This one's beloved Ernabi was wounded in the escape. She died before we could reach safety and find a healer. This one's claws will never be sharp again.
But it marked something on my map. Cave of trophies. That's probably the cave that they were mentioning. Wild Laboratory. Yeah, that's what she said. That must be one of the places where we can find one of the lights. Showing me the way. Hey there, little light. Okay, I'll take the hint.
I can't go on like this. Fine. We can't go on like this. I'll handle this, sir. You can come out and see in a moment. So, someone has come to help us at last.
Okay, what's going on here? That's definitely one of the Mages Guild members.
We're out here in the middle of Cold Harbor, and that's the best question you can come up with? I am most definitely not talking to myself. I am speaking to the alchemist. Be quiet, you mangy cat. I can't hear myself think with all that racket. Patience, sir. I'll explain everything. I am with the Mages Guild. We stepped through the portal and wound up in this vile laboratory. Daedra experimented on us. They merged our two souls. Now we're wasting away as this soul meld kills us.
Okay. Oh, that's the other one then. Hey, sir.
To see out of Khajiit eyes again. Hates being caged in that dark place.
Okay, he must be the other one.
Yes, this one is pretty famous. Perhaps you have heard of Zer. But Zer must tell you, this soul meld is killing us. Will you help us? Will you unmeld our souls?
Yeah, what do I need to do?
Unmeld this soul to a word. Pardon. The dwarven device that caused this is inside the laboratory. But Robo blocks the way. Collect Zer's notes and a bottle of pearl tincture. With those, this one can make a potion that will get you past the rubble.
Okay. Okay, his notes and the pearl tincture.
Questions are good. Ask and ask again. That is the systematic method of experimentation. Remember that you must know the rules before you can successfully break them. Oh yes, we came to defeat the evil Molag Bal. Or was it Menimarco? Zer forgets. So many bad things start with the letter M. But something went wrong and Godress, and this one ended up here. That's when the Daedra melded our souls.
Okay, he's a little confused. Or he's just not caring enough? Could also be.
Unfortunately, no. The soul meld weakens us, and we must conserve our strength. With the recipe and the ingredients, this one can make a transmutation potion and exert almost no energy whatsoever. A much better approach at this time, yes?
Okay, wasn't there some other option as well?
We can. Their specialty is transmutation. Change one thing into another. So, not too difficult to change you from large to small. Then you can slip past the obstacles that block the entrance. Zer never said it would be easy, Dark Elf. Mind your tongue. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, and can I change between them? It looks like I can change between them.
You have no idea what it feels like to have a Khajiit scratching around inside your head. I know you said you were sorry, but the question has been asked. One of us is disorganized and enjoys experimenting with dwarfen machinery. The resulting explosion reduced the entryway to a pile of rubble and sent our supplies in all directions. A few of us arrived together, but only the alchemist and I survived the experiments. Zer's explosion had one desirable side effect. It destroyed our Dremora captors. We have information vital to the Mages Guild, should we escape this predicament. Safe enough. We'll make our way to the entryway. We can manage a simple illusion to mask our presence. I wish we weren't so weak, however. I never realized how my ability to perform magic defined me. Now that I cannot do the things that once came so easily to me, I almost don't know who I am. Having a talking cat inside my head doesn't help much either.
Okay, now I'm gonna find, oh, boss can. Don't know if we can do this. Tincture and the notes. But of course I can try. Hi, CMC-10. Nice to see you again. And don't worry about it, it's okay. Zombies. Okay, easy to be dealt with. Probably the other experimented on. Yeah, that's one of the notes. This may work. I'm not so sure I should trust that one. May work. I'm not sure. It may work. Yeah, we have a boss over here. I'm gonna try this one time, but I'm not sure I can take him down. If not, we're just gonna leave him like this. Okay. We're gonna leave him like this. He's just one-shotting us. Not a good idea. These boss camps are doing so much damage, especially since the update. Okay, next thing should be around there. Up the hill. And now we need the tincture. Okay, I see something in the back. So let's get rid of those zombies.
This one used an illusion spell. Very little effort.
Okay, I wonder if we should talk to him first? Or, if we should just take the tincture.
Sir has found you. This one is so happy now. Sir thought this was where he left the tincture, so I came to investigate. Don't tell Godress that Sir was here. A simple illusion spell protected me. But Godress gets worried. Me? I like to explore. This one has always enjoyed trying new and different things. But this situation, it is very strange, very awkward. Is that thought me, sir? Or me, Godress? This one can never be certain where his thoughts end, and Godress's begin. Very confusing, yes?
I think they definitely have been merged too long. I think it's affecting them. Find the entrance. Oh, great. All full of zombies. Hopefully it's looking better on the inside. Okay, now we also have to find the Light of Meridia in the laboratory. At least that's what it said.
Zar told you our friend would find us, Godress. You worry too much.
Okay, that is a rubble. So,
Godress
make me the
is
tincture
upset
so I can
because
pass.
we had to hide behind some rocks. Undignified, he said. Well, Zer says that being eaten by a deformed creature is even more undignified. Quiet, Gadris. This one knows what he's doing. This is most fragrant work, my friend. Most fragrant. Zer shall draft the potion immediately. It should make you slightly smaller. Certainly small enough to squeeze through the rubble. Long enough to slip into the laboratory. A few minutes, give or take. Now, let Zer think. Was it 6 or 7 drops of tincture?
He's really making me worried. I think he's just experimenting all day long.
Zer thinks he saw some dried scarecrow over here. Ah, yes, here it is. Ah, Zer's finest potion yet. You will drink it now, yes?
This grows more taxing by the hour. Here is the potion. I hope Zer didn't cut any corners, but knowing him, it probably tastes terrible.
As long as it doesn't have any unpredicted side effects, I'm kinda happy.
Yes, sir. I'll be sure to mention it. I am not a mixer of potions, and I don't want to debate the merits of alchemy with Zer again. But the cat knows what he's doing. Inside, look for my notebook. It lists what you need to craft the antipodal rods. Rods that will reverse the soul meld. Just find the components and craft the rods. We will try to recuperate and regain enough strength to teleport ourselves inside. If you have questions, please ask them before you drink the potion. Find the metallurgy workshop. My notebook should be there, placed neatly on a workbench. It contains a list of what you need to create the antipodal rods. Gather the items and craft the rods.
I really hope that all the ingredients are in there, because otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, let's just ask everything.
Very well. Zer reminds me that time is short, so I will try to be brief. The rods form two opposing forces that should create a negative energy vortex. In theory, the vortex will unlink the strands that bind our souls and set us free. It shouldn't be a problem. The laboratory has a forge. Just follow the directions and apply the proper catalyst. The rods should be able to withstand the reversal process. After you forge the rods, meet me by the Overseer's atelier. The potion will work, you'll see. And know that I am grateful for your help. We both are.
I don't know what it did. I think I'm a monkey now. But I think I can still pass. My hitbox is still so high. So I cannot move past there. Okay, interesting. And we're almost through. Hopefully the potion is still holding. Okay. Okay, I'll full with zombies. I could have thought that much. His journal is right in the middle. Have any ore, crystallite, essence matrix, and refined white salts. Okay, time to get everything. This thing is around here. these are the salts. Now for the other parts. This is the alumni ore. Great. And at the corner, that should be the last ingredient we're missing. The essence matrix. Okay. I'm back to the note.
Converse's teleport spell worked. This one is here. Careful, friend. The dwarven constructs have weakened.
Does it tell me anything that I need to know? I have some blood samples. Just tell me about the time in here. How did I find the corrupted blood over there? But it said that they are guarded, so I should be careful. Now for the big one. Fast cat. Okay. Good name. Wasn't too hard. Here we have to corrupt the blood. And we go back. Melt the components.
Over here! The constructs have moved away from the forge. All this skulking around using up valuable energy on apprentice-level illusions. I grow ever more weary. Even Zer's enthusiasm is ebbing. I'm afraid to hope too much. But you've made such progress. Perhaps we shall end this torment after all. The constructs have moved off. The forge area is clear, at least for the moment. Melt the components in the furnace, then craft 2 rods from the mixture. There is an anvil near the furnace. Be careful, though. The mixture can be volatile. The machine that merged us is further on, in the Overseer's atelier. We'll meet there.
Okay, hope that we can get this correctly. Okay, first melt. And then crack them. And now we have to meet them and... Okay, where'd you go? I mean, this one looks small as I'm I'm gonna go with the sphere here. So that Centurion looks pretty big. Another one. Let's see, maybe I fit here. Oh. And I quickly through that door. Okay, and of course everything's full of those dwarven constructs. There's Dwarven Centurio, or it could take the other way. I think it's full of little ones. No, that looks blocked off. I'm gonna take that way. Even though there are way more, they're just smaller and the way doesn't seem blocked. There. Okay, moving on. Well, we successfully not thought these into
Teleportation was never this difficult before. The spell took so much out of me, I was afraid we would never materialize. But Zer has the key to this room. He acquired it shortly after we'd got here. Were you able to craft the antipodal rods?
Yeah, having both of them.
We are so close. You need to use the rods to activate the dwarven device that performed the soul meld. Oh, and the crystal. I'm getting as careless as Zer. Look for a glowing crystal. The Overseer placed it in the machine to power the device. Well, in a manner of speaking, understand that Zer and I do not have two separate bodies to return to. But if this works, the soul meld won't kill the both of us.
Does that mean that I have to decide who's the one to live?
The magic will separate the intertwined strands of our souls, but only one of us will survive the process. Do not be dismayed. We rejoice at a chance for one of us to survive. Go on ahead. We will meet you inside momentarily. Stop shouting, Zer. What? Oh yes, of course. No, you're right. Zer reminds me that you have been most helpful, and we need to rest anyway. So I decided not to cut you off with a snide retort. Please accept my apologies and ask your questions.
Yeah, why does the process weaken you the whole time? It's because the body can't...
Based on our own experience, it appears that merging two souls into one vessel causes an internal storm as the souls vie for control. It takes all of our mental fortitude to maintain our individual personalities. Then nature takes its course, but at least we will have tried to beat this. At least one of us has a chance to survive, and know that, however this ends, I am grateful for the aid you have provided us. If the device works the way I expect, then the person operating it will decide which of our souls survives the reversal process, and which is discarded. I guess it will be up to you to choose who lives and who dies. Well, I could make a strong case as to why I should be the one to survive. My qualifications, my experience, my worth to the Mages Guild. But the truth is, I have grown fond of Xur. My right to survive is no greater than his. I cannot advise you.
But he probably will.
The Overseer's in there. He put us into this dwarven machine. He's dangerous. Do not worry. This one is not afraid. The process can be reversed. Our research tells us this. There is optimistic. And if I die, then it is just on to another adventure, yes?
This is pretty cool.
Some theoretical extrapolations are what Godric excels at, and this one's experiments support his research. We believe the device can be forced to unmeld our souls. In any event, we won't survive the soul meld. At the very least, we must try. What's that? Yes, Xur will pass that along. Now, quiet, please. The Overseer's in there. He put us into this dwarven machine. He's dangerous. Many of the constructs that roam this place are under his control. Godric recommends killing him quickly.
Okay, what do you say? Who should I
They're
choose?
very different. Xur has learned much sharing a dark elf's mind. Few Khajiit experience such a wonder, yes? Godric will do many great things, provided the unmelding works. And so will Xur. But this one would never choose himself over another.
Okay, we'll care about that later. First, we'll have to kill the Overseer. Do not have a lot of space. So there's a lot of constructs here. It wasn't so difficult. I imagine it to be worse. Hey, that is the light that we're searching for. Is that crystal I also need for the device?
I wasn't sure the illusion would last long enough to make it across the chamber, but it did.
As the wind approaches, this one must admit that he will miss our time together. This one can't believe you crossed this chamber without so much as an illusion to mask your presence. You are so brave. This one, Xur's whiskers were twitching inside the Dark Elf's head. Next comes the exciting part. You test our theory. See those two pillars? One represents Xur, the other Godric. Insert the antipodal rods and turn on the device. If it works, you should be able to separate our melted souls. Yes, as we have explained, one body, one soul. At least one of us will survive to help the Mages Guild. This one knows you will make the right decision. Place the crystal into the machine, then insert an antipodal rod into each pillar to start the unmelding process.
So much sure who to choose. That's one. And that is the other one.
One of us must be saved.
Okay, that's a hard decision, but I think I'm going with Gadara since he seems to be more experienced. Xur also has a lot of talent, but he mostly finds things out through chaos and experimentation. Also, he doesn't seem to mind death that much. I'm gonna choose you. I think it doesn't really matter in the end. We'll get a good companion for major skill operations anyway. Yes. But it's so sad. One has to go. I wish there was a way to save both.
I'm grateful that you chose to save me. Still, I feel a bit lost. I wish Zer was still here. I'm not sure if I will ever be all right. But I live. I'm ashamed that I thought Zer was silly and scatterbrained. My time melded to him taught me so much. Zer had a good soul. I believe that the crystal powering the device is one of the fabled lights of Meridia. Grab the crystal and meet me outside. You should be able to open the exit door. With my strength returning, I can teleport myself to a safe place.
I have the light time to leave. Don't want to pass that Centuria if possible. I think I will not have a choice with that one. He's standing right in the way of us. And there's more to come. Okay. Stand down with that Centuria. Okay. Probably he's teleporting back to the Hall City then. So we have one ally already in our city. Not much, but it's a start. Okay, what are we going to do next? Oh, and... oh, he's down there. Okay, I still have to turn in the quest.
Thank you again for your help, for choosing me. But I wish that both Zer and I could have been saved. During our time together, Zer and I determined that the Dwemer device has similarities to the method Molag Bal uses to perform the plane meld. I will honor Zer's memory and give him credit for this discovery. Thank you again, friend, for saving us. Now that my strength has returned, I can open a portal to the Hollow City. This portal will only remain open for a few minutes. I hope to see you again in the Hollow City.
I'm gonna take the portal, just so I don't have to walk through all those zombies again. Okay. Are they now in the Mage's Guild Hall? Or is that only opened as soon as we get Menace Galarian out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back to the eastern side. Onto the...
yeah.
And the next quest that we can do. Probably next person will save. I wonder how many of those Lights of Meridia we need to actually free the Aelid King. We know of 2 locations, we now have 1 of them. Okay, we have either do this, probably with all the swamp water with it. We can go here, that way, up here, or I don't know if that's the part, and into that cave. I think I'm gonna start down here.
Yeah.
I'll try to follow the road. Lost so easily in here. Everything looks kind of the same. Everything is just gray. And there's a way shrine over there, so we should unlock this, just in case that we're getting killed. And the crafting camp as well. Crafting camp? Maybe that old tower over there, or windmill? Windmill. That must be the crafting camp. And this way shrine next. There's also a delph nearby. Maybe we go into the delph first before we go down here. Because it's just nicely on the way. Thing's so full of ogre here. And that was the delph? It looks Nord. Okay, delph first. Yeah, definitely Nord. Wall of Hell and a Forge Fire. Probably also the boss then. With this being a tomb. Okay, it looks pretty simple. This may be closed off, so I think we have to go this way around. There are two ways over here. Okay, and I see our enemies already. So, what? I have to be careful, because they're not just standing around there, just in those sarcophagus. It's kind of hard to see them around the corner. Okay, that's another mage. And this is the first big room. Just have to keep a look for the sky shard here. Okay, I see fire elemental. Two there in the corners, so I'm gonna pick up the elemental. Be a lesser threat. Or at least lesser in numbers. And I didn't see anything special in this room. No boss and also no sky shard, so we're moving on. Oh, great. Thank God that I have draining shot in my build. Saved my life so many times. And the last one. Okay, I'll see what's in the chest. Shield. We can deconstruct it later. I'll have to lower my woodworking anyway. Yeah, that is that, probably the shortcut to this room. But my guess is that the sky shard is up here and the boss down here. Maybe. That's how I would put it if I were a developer. I didn't see it. That's what I was saying before when I said I'm not so sure if that will be so easy. They just stay dead in their sarcophagus. Now I see two people down there with a sky shard. Just gonna battle my way through. Okay, there they go. That's what makes them so dangerous. They can kind of get up at any second, and you can't really see if they are in there. Because, yeah, they have that little lights here on the side. Makes it hard to look into. Switch to AoE. And we're just gonna try and get a third one. Really careful so that we don't fall into the lava. Is that dragon bones here? Definitely looks nice. And I see another chest at the other side of the room. Doesn't look like one. Here's the exit. So I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, that definitely looks like a chest over there. I think somebody else saw me. Right. Yeah, there's somebody. My poison seems to be very effective against them. Having almost no problems here. Okay, we're having this. Ooh, down there as well. Maybe if I use the rubble. I don't want to get burned. Like this. It's not working. Ow. Yeah, looks like I had enough life to withstand that. But still. I'd rather not swim in lava. My instincts tell me not to. Ow. Okay, moving on. And then I'm pretty sure that the boss is in this room. It's the last room and it's kind of the furthest away. I see somebody. Or something more like some zombie. I have to go to the right. Maybe I can just leave them be. Yeah, that was another coffin. I really don't like it when they do that, because I do more damage the further I stand away from the enemy because of the bow passives. And then I just gonna walk through and they wake up right next to me and I'm like, oh damn. Yeah, this is the big room, but I don't exactly see a boss here. See a lot of lava. And a normal Storm Lord. Nothing too special. Okay, forgot about the coffins. Okay, there's the boss. Okay, no problem. We got a sword. Blue one. I really hate those coffins. Okay, and there should be an exit here as well. Okay, there it is. Okay. I will not be able to pass through there. Wrong way. One-way door. You can really tell from the map that always those black ones are one-way doors. They are marked like this, so you don't have to look really. I think that's good. Okay, now for the thing we originally intended to do is go down there and do whatever quest awaits us, because that pretty much looks like a quest area. Maybe go back to the street first. I'm just gonna follow the street here. That should lead us directly to the quest. Colorful flagon. Doesn't tell me much about what we're gonna do in this area. But I think it only does when we're kind of getting the quest. Don't see any quest here. In the back there. Right in the back. Maybe up the hill. Seems to be something. Here we have a quest. Corpse clutches a note. Let's skim through this real quick. He's writing to his love. He's leaving this place. Questions why. Some spell going on. Okay. Make your escape from the tavern. Okay, the tavern is cursed? Can that be? Cursed tavern. The rightest idea is just to go in. Okay, everything's fine. Cursed tavern. I'll just go in.
A new face. That's a rare occurrence. Welcome to the Ever-Full Flagon, friend. The Ever-Full Flagon has the finest mead. Don't drink the mead. Gemerth is dead. He was my daughter Nelhilda's mate. Her true love. I suspect the contents of that letter will break her heart. If she's sober. You must try our special blend. Do you like to celebrate? Everyone here is always celebrating something. Nelhilda and Gemerth were working to find a way to end this madness. Go upstairs and talk to Nelhilda. She has a plan.
Okay. How is this cursed? Everybody has to forever party.
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna
indeed.
talk to her.
Everything is fine here at the Flagon. Plenty of mead, plenty of happy Nords. Can you have another mead? Of course you can. Very well. Ask what you will, but be quick about it. We don't want to attract any undue attention.
Yeah, what are you afraid of? Are the others not on our side? Is somebody here the cause of this?
I'm trying not to arouse any suspicion. The Thane is always watching, listening. We must put on a good show. The celebrating has been going on for a long, long time. Who would have thought that an endless supply of mead could become such a curse? The mead's in here, so no, not many. Besides, those creatures out there aren't very friendly, and some of them were once our friends and neighbors. One day, though, Gamurth had had enough. Even his love for my daughter couldn't keep him here. Haven't you ever seen the results of a Daedric bargain before? Now please, go upstairs and talk to my daughter Nelhilda. She has a plan to save us all. And with your help, maybe this time it will even succeed.
I wonder if the curse can even affect me since I'm not North. But we'll have to see. Okay, what's your big plan?
You're not one of the regulars here at the Flagon. I can do this. I can resist the mead for my Gamurth. Father sent you. Good. I can use the help. The mead is enchanted. It muddles our minds and clouds our memories. But I may have found a way to purify the mead and stop the cravings it inspires.
Okay, I better not tell her that he's dead, because otherwise I think she would be totally depressed and stop with her plan.
I need a rare magical flower, Kind's Tear, to make a potion. Unfortunately, the flowers are invisible. You need a Kind runestone to see them. There may be a runestone at the nearby abandoned shrine.
No, don't give her the letter now. I think that is not a good idea.
I knew Gamurth was gone, but this makes it so much more final. He worked so tirelessly to find a way to end this enchantment. I'm determined to finish what we started.
Okay, good. He worked out well.
Gamurth believed it had something to do with a Daedric prince and a bad bargain. If that's true, we never figured out who struck the deal. All I'm certain of is that the mead is delicious, and it never runs out, and drinking it has cost us our souls.
Okay, let's ask about the new soul aspect here. Or does she mean it? Not literally at the moment.
Not a one in the whole place. Some of us shrivel up and turn into the creatures outside. Others run off to die, like my Gamurth did. The rest of us drink. I abstain from the mead for a while, try to remember the old days. Then the craving returns. I've been fighting the craving, trying to find a way to break the spell. I want to save my father and the villagers if I can. As for my father, he was always a strong man. The mead never seemed to affect him the way it got to the rest of us. The flowers grow around the trees near the lake, but they only reveal themselves to someone who carries a runestone of Kind. There's a deserted shrine to Kind not far from here. You should be able to find a runestone there.
Can I even survive just staying in the tavern? Do they even know that they're in Cold Harbor?
Yes. We stay inside and drink. We have no souls. We were afraid to die in this god-forsaken place. Nords without souls aren't welcome in Sovngarde, you know. The Thane does what he can to keep us happy, usually by opening another cask of mead.
Sounds to me like the Thing may be the one that struck the deal. It doesn't seem bothered at all. Okay, now we're gonna search for that flower that she wants so desperately. hear a thief's trove somewhere. Ah, there it is. I'll steal from that. Okay, I'll try to get to that shrine. Try not to pass through all the creatures here. Is there more? But I also see some kinda, I don't know. Whatever they are. Zombified versions of the North. Yeah, the shrine may be on top. So I have to take the way up. Detected is not good. Who's seeing me? Maybe some of the spider Daedra. And another thief trove. Definitely having luck with those today. I don't know if I have to kill the spider Daedra. For now, I'm just gonna try to get that rune stone from the shrine. Okay, now I can see those flowers. I need 4 of them. That's 1. Spinner of flies. I'm just gonna kill her, just so that we have done it. Okay, 3 more flowers. Now that we have the runestone, it shouldn't be a problem. It should grow all over the place. I hope so, at least. Down there. Here is another one. Was a special enemy after all, because those are just called spider Daedra. There must be more of those flowers nearby, right? Just need to find them first. Okay, there is one. But we need to take care of the scamps first. Okay, only one missing. Iron ore. Okay, why not? Okay, that is the far end. Here's another one. And also some good. Okay, time to return.
Yeah!
I'll try to return without fighting if possible. Or at least without fighting too much. I hope her potion will work. anything for enchanting. Always useful. Yeah, the thing does look suspicious.
Again? Why are you still sober? What kind of a milk drinker are you? Grab a mead and join the celebration.
That is a Daedra. A Dremora. I can see that and hear that a mile away. Why isn't there nobody else noticing that? That's a Dremora.
That's because I drink mead. You should too. Our special blend will put hair on your chest and make you strong. Anyway, have some mead or take a walk. We're having a party here, and I'd hate to have you spoil the mood.
Putting hair on my chest. Do you notice that I'm female, right? Okay, and then he's not the one striking the deal, because he seems to be the one just guarding this place, saying that nobody escapes. Somebody else must have made the deal. That's why I only know 3 persons personally in this place. I guess it's one of the 3. One is already dead, but he could have done it.
I was afraid I'd imagined our earlier discussion. My mind plays tricks on me, especially when the craving gets really bad. I wasn't sure any of the flowers survived the trip here. Cold Harbor is a dead place, and Kyne is concerned with living things. If you found the flowers, maybe she hasn't abandoned us. I'll make the purifying potion now. I hope I remember the recipe correctly. It's been so long since I tried to do anything more complicated than downing a mug of mead in one gulp. One more thing. There. That should do it.
You're standing on the
Take
table.
the potion and pour it into the 3 casks. I need some mead.
Okay, I should pour them in. Hopefully nobody sees me doing it. Pretty sure the Thane is watching. And nobody's seriously not seeing those bright light purifying everything.
My Nelhilda would thank you if she could. Oh, this is all my fault. I was just trying to save my failing business. Now look at us. These people used to respect me. I used to help them.
Oh, I see. You were the one striking the deal.
I made a bargain, but I was tricked. I realized too late that the mage who promised to help me was likely a Daedric prince. After that, the flagon slipped into Cold Harbor and we've been trapped here ever since. It used to be me that people turned to for help. When Hout showed promise, I bought him a lute. When Freedy won a contest, I gave her dueling daggers. Nelhilda has gotten things rolling with your help. I want to help her, help my friends.
Okay, any more plans?
Hout and Freedy were admired in our village. If the enchantment is wearing off, they'll help me rally the others. It would help if Hout had his lute and Freedy had her silver daggers. We can continue what Nelhilda has begun.
I'm kind of worried about this thing kind of catching up.
Talk to Hout and Freedy. Perhaps they remember where they hid the lute and daggers.
I used to sing for thanes and kings. I danced around and had many fine things. How about that? I made a rhyme. I've still got it. You're a curious one. I imagine the Thane is keeping his eye on you. You want me to reveal a secret, huh? Secrets are a bard's trade, after all. There should be a prize. I know. A contest. A duel of words. If you win, amazing secrets will be told.
Okay, well, let's try this. I think it's less suspicious if we do it that way than doing just intimidation.
I'll say something witty and clever about you, and then you respond in kind. I'll start. Whither goes that Guar? Did it escape from Vardenfell? Or is it your sister? Excellent retort. Speaking of retort, your armor is so old, even an Akaviri wouldn't wear it. Oh, well played, well played.
Oh man.
If I had my lute, I would sing of your prowess. It's gone, though. I last played it for Uvilda. I struck a heroic pose like the statue of Iskramor near her house. Sang my heart out. I used to be quite good, you know.
Okay, now we know where his flute is. Now we need to find out about the
You look
daggers.
familiar. Were we flirting just a little while ago? I am a dangerous, dangerous woman. Even without my silver daggers, I could flay you. If you think you can threaten me, drink again. Think again. If you want my daggers, you'll have to duel me for them. I am too duel to drunk. Did I ever tell you I once had a pair of silver dueling daggers? Given to me by... Who gave them to me? I should remember. He was such a nice man. I was brave and fast with my knives. You should have seen me duel.
Hopefully she does remember where she put them. She doesn't seem to remember much.
You'll find them? Aren't you sweet? Let me think. I remember the Thane said it was too dangerous to drink and duel. He said I should destroy them, but I couldn't do it. So I hid them near the old mill. Please don't tell the Thane.
Okay, so near the mill and the other near the statue. Beside somebody's old house.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, we should be able to enter. Oh, that way looks good. Now this should contain the flute. Wonder how he'll help us. If he'll bark them to death then. Because I'm pretty sure we'll have to fight the Thane or at least Thunder more at the end. But those daggers would be really important. Somewhere around the mill. Are we inside the mill? That looks pretty similar to her. I hope that's not her corpse. Still not sure what's going on here. Old chest. Okay, and I'm we return with both the others.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Thane knows by now that we have a plan and kind of acting against him or not. Cause he didn't really say a thing.
Yeah!
You knocked down an old man.
I've had just about enough of this.
I think everyone needs a drink. How about some more mead?
We don't want any more mead. Get out of here.
Your souls are mine. You may as well drink up and accept your fate.
Shush, Bones. We've been deceived.
I want to hear you beg, or I'll cut off the supply of special blend.
Digo, what just happened here?
Okay, it looks like they kind of found out by themselves by now.
Did you see? The villagers. They're starting to remember. The Thane threatened my daughter and I actually stood up to him. Of course, he knocked me down, but still. We're returning to our old selves. I'll return these to Hridi and Hout. Ask them to help keep people's spirits up. During my confrontation with the Thane, he said he holds our souls. He laughed at me. Said how amusing it was to see me agonize over my friends as they waste away.
Okay, where does he keep them when I can kind of get them? I put an end to
I
him.
think he keeps the souls nearby. He always comes and goes as he pleases. If you could destroy the Thane, our souls might return to us. Then we could leave this place. I think his lair is in one of the nice houses near the old well. Of course, my friend. I'll answer whatever I can.
Yeah, will you tell him that you were the one striking the bargain with the Daedra?
I'm not sure. I've kept this secret for so long, watching my friends waste away and give up hope. They hate me for what I've done. And rightfully so. And now Hilda, she would never forgive me.
Yeah, do you know who he is? Or what he wants from this, or just does he like to see you tortured? I'm not sure.
I realize now that he's likely the Daedric prince who offered me this deal. Or maybe his minion. Yes, that seems more likely. You must believe me, I thought this was between him and me. I never meant to hurt my friends in order to save the flagon. I've heard whispers of a nearby city. They say it's a safe haven. I'll try to convince everyone to travel there with me. Even if we can't return to our world, I would feel better knowing that Nelhilda and the others were safe.
Okay, now I'm gonna find him. One of the nice houses near the well. That should be easy to find. Most houses here are destroyed.
Yeah!
I see a sky shard over there as well. I'm gonna go there first. Two, three. One more, and then we have one more skill point. Nice house near a well. That's supposed to be nice. It's completely destroyed. Well, it's not my pig. They're probably fitting for Demora. Okay, now we're gonna go into the lair here. Okay, it's pretty empty. Probably not much in here except the Thane of the Souls. Okay, I hope I can do this the first time around. Okay, he wasn't so hard. And this must be the souls of the others. Soul Keeper. Okay, that should have done the trick. And now return back. Now they have nothing to fear here anymore. Except I may have to kind of fight their way back, but they're north, I shouldn't have a problem with this. Okay, I'm back up.
Yeah.
Okay, job is done. I hope they already knew that they have the souls back.
I don't know what you did, but something changed. Everyone can feel it.
You're not drunk anymore. That changed definitely.
And the curse is broken at last. They'll hate me if they find out I caused the curse. Oh, we've lost so much. I need to make amends. But what would the truth bring us except more pain? My Nelhilda mourns for her beloved Gamurth. I need to find a way to help her. Maybe you're right. Nelhilda struggled to find the enchantment and she lost her beloved Gamurth. She deserves my honesty. I hope she can forgive me. Nelhilda,
I'm not
please,
sure she
come
will,
here.
but
What is it, Father?
I mean, he's basically the curse that her beloved is dead, so I'm
Get
not sure.
this off my chest. I made the deal that doomed us. I made the bargain with the Daedric Prince.
Father! Why would you do such a thing? I lost my love to this cursed place because you weren't selling enough mead? How can I ever forgive you for this? I never want to see you again!
Nelhilda was the only thing that kept me sane in this dread place. What will I do now?
Maybe she just needs some time.
Try to forgive me. What I did was a foolish mistake. I never imagined anyone else would be at risk.
I don't know what to do. I'm so angry at him. And yet, my father is all I have left. Look what my father's selfishness has cost us. How could he have been so foolish? That's asking a lot of me. My father always seemed more aware. I sometimes wondered if he knew more than he let on. But to have caused all of this suffering? My poor Gamurth.
I think she should forgive him. I mean, he tried to get everything back on again. I think he thought honestly that it was just the mage offering him a deal to improve his business until he saw that it was too late already, and he never meant to hurt anybody.
I know. I keep thinking about how kind he could be, always helping others. He did something terribly foolish, but I know he is not a bad man. I'll try to forgive him, but I do wish we could leave this place.
Well, you can.
We will go to the Hollow City. Some of the villagers may decide to stay here, where it's familiar, but that will be their choice. I grieve for the lost, but it's not in a Nord's nature to just give up. Thank you for helping us. I think I can forgive you, Father, though it may take time. For now, it's best if we leave this place.
Oh, my dear girl. I will do everything in my power to make this up to you and to the others.
Listen, everyone. We're going to the Hollow City. Join us! We're Nords, and we can handle whatever Cold Harbor throws our way! Come, Father. We need to make plans to travel to the Hollow City.
Hey, so, white people for our city. Hopefully they can travel there safely, since they kind of have Daedra in front of them. Hey, Cadwell, what are you doing
Found
here?
the old ever-full flagon, eh? Interesting place, the flagon. Glad someone's finally got it sorted out. Good show. Smashing idea. Really excellent. They'll be safe then. How about that Thane? Excellent mead, certainly, but I always thought he was a bit dodgy. Well, one must choose one's battles, mustn't one? Rescuing maidens, fighting injustice, those are my specialities. But taking mead away from drunken Nords, I mean, really, that way lies madness.
Okay, can you get these safely to the Hollow City? That would be a great.
Righto, always happy to pitch in, lend a hand, steer a course, make a difference. I'll get them to the Hollow City. Very nice inn there, plenty of mead. They'll feel right at home.
Okay. So that'll be definitely safe. So where will we be heading next? This looks pretty important. Could be where, the mages hold in Venice. So I'll go to the Cave of Trophies first. I just follow the road and to the left, and then we'll go to the north right in the beginning. This also looks interesting. Maybe we should head there first, since it's the same direction. But this looks like a quest area.
Yeah!
I'll just go there and see if I can see a quest nearby or not. It's called Court of Contempt.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a quest. Which is kinda. And I see a sky shard. I'm gonna get that before I start the quest. Just wait one second. 1 second. I'm gonna get this sky shard first. Then I'm gonna hear your quest out. And gain a skill point. Okay, now I have time for your quest.
I arrived with a few other wizards, conjuration masters. We helped open the portal to Cold Harbor. Unfortunately, we didn't arrive where we expected. A defensive countermeasure, I think. Molag Bal's forces were upon us in an instant. They were captured by Daedra, led by Judge Zivon. In the confusion, I managed to slip away. I've been scouting around in scamp form ever since. The mages are on trial inside the Hall of Judgment. I could hear Judge Zivon shouting at them. We must help them.
No way he's even holding a trial and not just killing them off. That sounds more like it, Daedra.
A magical barrier shields the entryway to the hall. It's powered by elemental crystals. We must destroy the crystals and collect a key to open the gate. You must hurry. Daedric justice can be swift. Collect the gate key from the coffer to the north, and destroy the 3 crystals to bring down the barrier. There's 1 crystal in each tower. Meet me near the Hall of Judgment's entrance when you're done. I'll continue scouting until then.
Yeah, I think we didn't meet him before, did we? Can you tell me something about
Mages
him?
Guild Warlock and Master Conjurer at your service. I'm an expert on the plains of Oblivion, so I was an obvious choice to undertake this mission. I was raised on the Shivering Isles, so I am intimately familiar with Oblivion.
Okay, that's a very interesting backstory there. Yeah, you were raised in Oblivion, basically? In the Shivering Isles?
Nothing gets past you, does it? Though I was born on your world, I grew up in Oblivion. It gives me a rather unique perspective that the Mages Guild often makes use of.
That's probably where he also learned to disguise you as a scamp. Definitely interesting magic he has there. Can I learn some of that?
A trick I picked up. Made it easier to get around the Shivering Isles. I was using it to scout the area when I saw you approaching. Some consider my methods unorthodox, but the results speak for themselves. I certainly wasn't captured by the Daedra. Judge Zivon has them on trial in the Hall of Judgment. From what I've been able to overhear, it isn't going well for them. To get inside, we need to bring down that barrier. Then the mages and I can get back to the mission that brought us here.
Okay, do you know what the crystals are that I need to destroy?
The 3 elemental crystals, yes. But more than that, we also need a key to open the locked gate. I saw them place the gate key in a guarded coffer in the northern section of the ruins.
Ew, lots of it. 1 crystal, and then around the walls. Okay, we'll stop at the one to the right. That seems to be the furthest from our goal. I hear Dremora somewhere. I hear them giggling. This is where the Earthen Crystal should be in. Maybe upstairs? That's a possibility, at least. Also gonna take everything that I can get. Hopefully there's no fight up here, because I'd hate to fall down. Okay, crystal number 1, destroyed. And we have a nice recipe here, stamina recovery. Which reminds me, by the way, I had to finally level my provisioning up to 50. Now it's even higher than my woodworking, but it was way easier. I had already the materials that I needed to do it. So we shouldn't have any problem making some food or drinks now, if we need to. And also learning the recipes. I should really concentrate on leveling woodworking soon. That's kinda way behind. And now for the other corner. There's the next crystal, the air crystal. And I see 2 guards this time in front of the tower. Okay, let me see. And one on the inside. Those urns are empty. I can still loot this. The more stuff we have, the better. Okay, that's probably at the same location at the other crystal, also on the 2nd floor. Just give everything I can. Just stand there and let half the loot rot. Especially since I want to do crafting. I need every single one of those items. Okay, arrows. Only one crystal missing, and of course still the key. Yeah, last crystal is up ahead. Only have to go the right hand side since that's all locked up by these long walls here. There must be in the last tower there. And I hear something nearby. Or I was mistaken. Sounds like a sky shard or something. And here we have the tower. It looks like he killed one of the mages at least. See a body there. I think I was really lucky with the first tower because the guards were already killed. And here I kind of have all of them to deal with. Okay, cool. Time to destroy the fire crystal. I'll take as many stuff with me that I can get. All those lockpicks. Okay, that was the last crystal, and we're only missing the key. Interesting display. Yeah, he's to the north of here. I'll somehow get in there. I'd say these stairs are good. Directly in the corner. Okay, there's a boss in there. Kinda could have guessed that it would end that way. No problem. We'll deal with it. Hey, Stiggy and Jack. I think we already have a good chest piece. Yeah, we already have a good one. Maybe we can sell this off. Stiggy and Sat. And it's purple. So maybe somebody will be happy if they get that at a cheap price. So I'm gonna keep it. Can I mark it? Just so that I don't sell it accidentally later. Okay, now that should be the key that we're searching for. Didn't expect them to teleport exactly. I was kind of surprised this time. Okay, now to the entrance so we can save those mages. Okay, hopefully they don't see me, because 3 is a little bit too much at the moment. Okay, right where the flame metronome is. That seems to be the entrance that we're looking for. Big door. Ah, it's only him. I thought it was. They're not even enemies. Okay, you got me there, really.
The trial is over.
Some nice work.
Judge Zivin found my companions guilty and sentenced them to death. They were taken to the cells below the hall while preparations are made for the execution. I'm working on a distraction to cover our escape. Did you find the key? Is this really the time for idle chit-chat? Oh, very well. We are master conjurers. Our job is to stabilize the portal so that more forces and supplies can be brought from Nirn. Until we do that, our troops will be at a distinct disadvantage here.
Definitely the most important job. We can always use more forces at our hands.
An excellent suggestion. There's no time to waste. Let's get inside and free the others.
He's certainly very effective. He can blend in perfectly fine. Summoning those and disguising himself.
Oh, good. A guard. And I thought this was going to be boring.
Come and be judged, mortals.
Okay, with the two of us, this should be very easy.
Excellent.
He's dealing
Head down
lots
to the
of
holding
damage.
cells and free my companions. I'll guard our way out of here.
Okay. With him at the door, I'm pretty sure nothing comes in from the other side, but there might already be something in here, so...
Grab that key on the table and open these cages.
Well, let's rescue everybody.
Well, what are you waiting for? Open the rest of the cages, if you please. The trial was a farce. They just wanted to make us squirm. Judge Zivin went on and on about fairness and equitable treatment, but he decided we were guilty from the start.
Yeah, they were just playing to have a little fun. Thought that much. Okay, let's continue on with this cage over here.
You've got...
Okay, not saying much.
Great rescue, but now what?
I've never been more scared.
It's up as we go along.
And they seem to be brothers. Okay.
I'm still shaking.
Okay, what's the plan now?
A familiar face. This one didn't recognize you at first, but you arrived just in time. Tarami thought we were done for once Judge Zivin sentenced us to death. But how do we get out of the Hall of Judgment? They're not going to let us simply leave. Malkur? Well, why didn't you say so? Tarami wondered what happened to him. But this one has had enough of this place. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Well, let's lead them out. Probably going to be a big battle, seeing that I have now 4 mages basically at my disposal.
You'll never escape my judgment, mortals!
Yeah, trying to get the door open. It's probably trying to defeat us himself.
You myself.
Enough fun and games. Let's get out of here.
Okay, and now they found the door open.
The diversion I
Just
set
took
up
some
is
time.
working. Hurry before the Daedra notice and come after us.
Hey, he's using his flame atronachs basically to battle them, and they are wondering why their own people are battling them. That's a good plan.
We fought well, didn't we? I think we might just have a chance at turning this disaster into a successful operation. We've opened a portal to the city. Feel free to use it if you want. We're in your debt. Without your help, the others would still be locked away, or worse. We'll get to safety and begin stabilizing the portals to Nirn right away.
Hi there, King of Hyrule. Long time no see. How you doing?
All right, let's head out. We've got portals to stabilize, you know.
Not gonna... What am I doing with my mount? That's not how you're sitting, girl. That's better. Or not. Totally back there. I'm not gonna take the... I just have to... Right, this is looking horrible. I'm not gonna take the portal, because I still want to go up here to the Delph. Also, while I'm on it, unlocking this one, this way shrine here. Court of Contempt, Keep of Trophies. Okay, so that was actually for the quest area. A guild trader, okay. Ah, you're doing good, that's nice to hear. Being busy with Pokemon. Well, I'll be busy soon too. Daedra of Larder. I kinda got the feeling if I try, I'll just die again, but... I mean, why not? Three Daedra. That doesn't sound like I can do it alone, but I'm still gonna try. I know. Okay, they're pretty slow, but I think they're all gonna hit very hard, and that's the problem. I'm pretty sure this is basically now suicide what I'm doing. But, well, I get that wood over there first, then. And then I'm gonna try to suicide here. I had a hard time soloing those boss camps before, and now since the update and everything is kind of scaled, they're definitely not meant to be done solo anymore. Oh well, still got the urge to try. Oh, you do? I wish you good luck then. Yeah, they're definitely hitting way too hard. Yeah, they're definitely hitting too hard. I have no chance here. I'm not so much of a competitive player. More like a collector. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them here. I'll have some other chance to get those. Okay, then the Delph next. There's nothing over here that I could see. No, I didn't see any quests. I'm guessing this area here is empty. Cliffs of Phalia. That looks like a quest area. Don't mind me, by the way. Well, that showed me that it's definitely lagging right now. Because otherwise they would have seen me immediately, right? Okay, I'm going to go to the cliffs as soon as I have the Cave of Trophies. Let's go with the Delph first. Cave of Trophies. Dare to be preyed on hunting Dermora here? That doesn't sound like a good cave. And a complicated one it is. Okay, let me see. Downlayer goes here. Here I'm not sure where it actually meets. I think this is all Downlayer. The only upper one is this. It's called Mojo Jojo. I should probably nickname my Pokemon more. I don't know, I'm just not that much of a nicknamer. Except special pieces. And of course the cave is also flooded with Remora. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. You nickname all of them. That's definitely a hard job. I wouldn't be so creative and create a good nickname for each. I could nickname them all and I'd probably just get bored of the name since I'm not so good at getting good names. Okay, and even more of them. Okay. Okay, that was a close one. Here's somebody battling as well. Okay, I'm just gonna have to assume now where boss and Skyshot is. Probably one of those in the first upper corner, right on top, and one maybe down here. So we're just gonna make our way down. Oh, didn't know that there were Veinkin on the corner. And an extra cross even. This is a big cave. Okay. Pendant. Probably person winning the city. Names are not being. Oh, are those one I found before? In front of the city? Might be their pendant. I'll get it back to them. Okay, I don't see the boss around here. This might just be another room to pass by. Well, then you're definitely playing more than me, I guess. Most of the time I'm just trying to get a at least playable team of my personal favorites. All the evolutions. Being a shiny or non-shiny depending on the Pokemon. And then I'm kind of just collecting, trying to fold the Pokedex. And of course beat the league of the game. And then just trade all day long. Huh. All competitive or just normal? This is where it's getting complicated. Going down there or going up there? Ew. Oh, okay. Probably took you a lot of time to get that many competitive then. Okay, now what? I'm gonna try the down room first. I'm pretty sure that's one of the two in there. Either boss or Sky Shard. One of two. Those queer did us, right? Just our production slaves. But yeah, they're really the best option in order to get them. So you breed them all yourself as well, but you might have some trading for them. I don't know, I may not have the patience for that much competitive breeding. I mean, I did breed for my shinies. With full IVs, so I got at least EVs that I can play with without a problem. Everything getting 100% perfect, probably also with inherited abilities from parents and everything. That might take very long, and I just don't have the patience for that much reading. Okay, I was right about the Sky Shard being here. These are just normal Demora. Okay, and my next guess is that the boss is up here. So I'm going back actually and try to get up there. And then we'll see. Okay, clan fair around. I don't know where exactly. You're more evil ones? You mean you're more effective ones? I hear even more Remora. Hopefully the boss is up there and it's worth it. Oops. Can kinda see it through the world here. That's not a good idea. Hopefully I can't glitch out or something. That would not be good. Hey, I'm almost up. And it looks like there might be actually a boss in there. Looks like a big room. Yeah, that's just a normal Remora. Oh, but we're not there yet. It's still around one corner. To be either one-man destruction or tanky. So to kinda, I don't know. I don't know, maybe in competitive you're on for this, but if you're playing against normal people, that they're totally crushed by that. I have no idea how to work around it. Plant here. Okay, boss we also dealt with. Meaning that we should have completed the dome without a problem. Yeah, it's completed. And we can also head out of here. Just have to make a way. Alright, if you find normal people, you just use your normal team. Yeah. That's considerate of you. I'm very certain a lot of people just use their crushing team. But I don't know, I play so much against others. So now I cannot. Oh, I can. It was lagging. And how much it was lagging. I don't know why it's lagging so much today. Things a little harder than that it already is. Okay, then I have to get the cannon back. But first we're gonna do this. This is right next to us. Yeah, it were the two that we saw before. I somehow knew that names.
Yeah.
Now kill!
Yeah, looks like I have to kill them first. I think the Clanfer doesn't want to play anymore. Very well. And let's go to the Cliffs of Failure. Sounds like a place for me. Well, I hope that you already have a lot of nicknames ready for the new game then. Since a lot of new Pokemon, lots of new nicknames that have to be fitting.
Your troops grow weak, Thug. The worm cult isn't what it once was, and this mage isn't going to change that.
You throw peasants at me, Estri. Confuse weakness with boredom. My mage will do just fine.
Believe what you will. When I am victorious and you grovel before me, I will remind you of this moment and how wrong you were.
You two bicker like a couple of married old gnomes. You didn't even notice the new arrival.
Another one? Where do they all come from? I swear they will pop up like rabbits.
This one is different. Special. I think this one will make a good addition to my team.
Okay, Haikino Yestri. We definitely know her. These seem to be all the big baddies from each faction, maybe?
Yes, I see. You would make a fine addition to my forces. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this game of war that we play, fool. Oh, don't tell me you came here by accident. It never ends well for the stupid ones. Fool. I don't expect to win you over with a smile and pretty words. I expect you to fight for me because of the power I wield. You'll see.
Wait, I know you. Why do you continue to hound me? Didn't you already celebrate your little victory with the pretty little Princess Irene? Don't tell me you've entered this contest as well. How intriguing.
Okay, I'm definitely not gonna side with her. I mean, we have a backstory. Yeah, didn't expect to see her again. Oh yeah, I already have a name for her outlet. That's cool. I don't know how I'm gonna name my outlet yet. If I do. I'm also not sure how they are named in the German version. Because I don't know if I'll get the German version again.
I'm here because of you, you vile, sniveling, sorry excuse for a... Ugh. Calm down, King Lady. Calm down. I was doing what was right for my people. Something you know nothing about. To just throw our customs to the side for some foolish young woman. You understand nothing about the Altmer. Nothing. I was in the right. You were the one in the wrong.
Okay, I see that differently. Yeah, that's a great name. I think it's a good pick. And hi, TNC Gaming. And now, Angel.
You have no idea what you just walked into. You should never have come here. The one who runs this game, the Observer, he uses us as an amusement. He promises freedom and forgiveness. Lofty ambitions that are most certainly unattainable. Yet we continue to fight. It's either this or non-existence.
What's to tell?
It's an endless game of torture. A snare for any who walk into its grasp. They promise us freedom if we win, yet none of us can seem to gain the upper hand. It's maddening. I fear we shall have to play forever and ever.
I'm a little better today. I know this week it's been pretty cold, so I'm starting to catch a cold really. But today's a little better than yesterday. Maybe because I drank a lot of tea yesterday, so my throat is a little better. And how are you? Also good? And are they having 3 others with them as well? I'm just seeing those 3 Mages Guild members.
Wandered into the cliffs of failure, mortal? Are you curious as to what you must face here? Do you wonder why we haven't destroyed you? Or why these mages abound before us? I have answers, of course, if you are willing to listen.
I wonder if those 3 are kind of working for the other 3. Because they were talking about teams that they're having.
The 3 standing beside me have either failed the Lord of Schemes in life, or become bound to him in death. Redemption calls to each of them, but to win back the Dark Lord's favor, they must first win my game. And no one has ever won my game.
Well, then we'll be the first to win. Yeah, what have the mages to do with that?
Why, these mages have joined the game. Sides have been drawn and tasks assigned. First, they each must perform a small deed for their new masters. If they survive that, then the fun begins. They can start killing each other.
Okay. Nobody wins, everybody dies. That game sounds stupid.
You are so nicely, but no. Once you begin the game, only victory or defeat can set you free. You, however, shall add an element of surprise and excitement to the game. Will you rush bravely into the fray, or will you turn and run like a coward?
Yeah, where did you just
They
send
are
them?
in the game now, below us. They fight for their lives, doing all they can to survive. I'll be curious to see if they make it past the first trial. So few do, you know. That portal will take you to the battleground. Find the mages there, if they haven't been eliminated yet. Be warned, once you enter the portal, you are committed to the game. Remember that. I don't abide cheaters or quitters.
It's actually a good question. Why not just kill him and end this? I mean... Yeah, first tell me about the
My
game, then I'm
master
gonna decide.
hates when his servants fail him. It breaks his heart. But he will forgive if they can prove they still have something to offer. Take these 3. Failures, every one. But my master offers a chance. He allows them to compete in my game.
And whoever wins gets his favor back.
The rules are simple. These 3 cannot participate in the game directly. They must use pawns to fight for them. In this case, the mages. If a chosen champion falls, so too falls the corresponding leader, and redemption slips from their grasp.
And they all 3 already have a champion, so what should I do?
You get to compete as well. Join a team and lead it to victory. Do this, and you can claim the prize that has thus far been unattainable. Freedom from my game. And I'll even sweeten the deal. Win, and you can take one of the mages with you.
Yeah, good question. Why not just kill you? That would be the easy way out.
I appreciate your spirit, but save it for the game. I have been master of this game for thousands of years. Many have tried to defeat me, all have fallen. I confess that the game has begun to bore me. Where is the challenge?
Well, we could try to beat the challenge.
How true. So you can understand my excitement. You have come here of your own accord. You seek to defend the mages so unprecedented. Still, to participate you must choose a side. There are no wild cards in this game.
Again, doesn't let me just kill him. Yeah, damn it. Okay, so I have to choose one of those 3. I'm definitely not gonna choose the Hiking Lady S3.
Wait, I know you.
Also not gonna choose him, I don't know. He seemed so rude to us before, so he doesn't deserve it. Angaf kinda gave us the most tips so far, so we might work for him, I'm not sure.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
To tell you.
You are so.
I think I'd have to go down first and afterwards decide who I work with. I see Deidre down here. Sleeping watchers. Can't sneak by without a problem. Okay, I have to find those 3 mages that he was talking about. Will I not try to kill me? I don't know, since I'm not on their side.
This one is so sorry, Julene. I do this because I must. One of us has to make it out of here and get back to our mission.
Why, my dear friend? Why have you done this?
Oh, he's at the stand-up problem. What if I just go in here without choosing a faction?
You came with us to stop Molag Bal, didn't you? I'm sorry you got caught up in this stupid game, too. Well, take my life. Finish me. I refuse to participate in this travesty.
Yeah, don't play the game. Let's just get out of here.
Really? Well, your timing is terrible. Couldn't you have shown up before we started killing each other? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I'm just frustrated in myself. And a little in pain. Can you believe Mim stabbed me?
He probably stopped you since he wanted to win, right?
Mim talked about a plan to get us out of this. Said we just needed to play along. But as soon as we got down here, the dark elf fled and the cat stabbed me. Said everything would be all right. Never trust a cat. Engoff selected me. The bastard who tried to destroy Glenumbra picks the Breton. Of all the arrogance and gall. I guess it doesn't matter now. He gave me these strange seeds. Said they'd help if I planted them.
How will they help? Will they kind of summon some kind of plant creature?
Engoff told me to plant the seeds in the corpses of the fallen. He seemed desperate, but there was also a kind of compassion in his eyes. Here, take them. I don't want them. You can perform this task. Maybe that will help us.
Okay, plant seeds and corpses. Don't know what it's doing? Ooh, now they're working for me. I like this. And so your corpse lies there, so I basically doubled you. Yeah, skeletons do not work, so I have to kill those guys. Yeah, that's half of them already. Did that count? Thought it was half of it. Looks like we can only use this once every each second. And the corpses will decay really fast here. Okay, we need one more.
From the sides!
And that should be the last. Okay, somehow I helped Angoth without knowing that, what side I picked. Like I didn't pick a side at all. It's trying everything.
This woman will live. I have made sure of that. She is too valuable to lose so early in the contest. You may have accomplished her task, but I know she will help me in the end. For this reason, her life is not forfeit. Do not attempt to know my heart, mortal. Julian is pure. Unlike the rest of my army, she is not tainted by corruption. I need one such as her if I am to win this war.
Yeah, and then afterwards you're going back to the other side.
Serve the Lord of Schemes? Never again, mortal. I fight this battle to live, to reverse what I've become. This magic that made me like this hides in this realm, as does the magic to restore me. I want to become whole again. That's why I play this ridiculous game. Now leave me. The seeds have increased my forces and given me the numbers I need to win this war. That's all I required of you.
Okay, so we probably have to help the next guy now. My mount, it's doing that again. I just love this bug and I hate it at the same time. I could go to the surface with that. Okay, that's someone stabbing her.
Stay away from Mim. Don't make this one hurt you. Mim will win this game. Mim will beat everyone and get us out of here. All of us. Help! You can't help. We're stuck here, fighting to the death. No one gets out alive. That's just how the game works. Mim will kill them all, even the Observer. Then he'll have to let us out. He can't hold us here if he's dead.
Yeah, I agree on the last part, but why not just go there and kill him?
Glad to hear it. Good to know you weren't fooled by his promises. Or are you just saying that? Maybe he sent you to follow him. Maybe you're part of his game. This one doesn't know what to believe. And this stupid rune Thalek gave me, it's useless! Mim needed to slow Julian down. She's hard-headed, ready to rush into battle at the smallest provocation. It may not seem like it, but Mim saved her life. What does it matter if this one can't figure out what to do with Thalek's stupid rune?
Can I see the room? Maybe I know what to do.
He said it harnessed the power of the dead. Whatever that means. Called it his death rune. It's dark magic, and Mim wants no part of it. Show Mim you actually want to help, and figure out what to do with the rune. Maybe we can use it against him. Thalek said to look for the runes on the ground. Some kind of circle. The moons take Mim if this one understood a word he said. You figure it out. Just don't make Mim regret this. This one is trusting you, because you haven't attacked Mim. Yet.
Okay, look for circles on the ground. Probably some kind of pentagram. Circles on the ground. Hey, there he is. Do you know how your rune
ended
functions?
up with my rune. Interesting. You're either working with the cat or you killed him. I'd prefer the latter, of course, but perhaps that's just me. Still, there's a way for everyone to win today. The rune you carry is more powerful than you can imagine. If the cat knew its true potential, he would never have given it up. The power of the dead flows through the rune. Necromancy, some call it. But the rune serves another purpose as well. The death rune transforms you. Every death you deal in this form fills the rune. I intend to use the fully charged rune to escape this plane. Not even the Observer will be able to stop me. And I'll remember anyone who assisted me, of course. Use the rune within this circle and you will transform. Then the rune will absorb the essence of everything you slay. The more you kill, the stronger the rune becomes. But don't linger. The Death Rune's transformative power lasts only so long.
Okay, then we'll try this. That makes me a skeleton. Okay. Similar to the ones we saw before. Okay, I got 2 down. I wonder how long it holds. He said it didn't hold long. Okay. We need 3 more. Okay, 1 more. You will do. Okay, it's full now. Let's return the rune now. Hopefully you'll now see its potential.
The scent of death lingers about you. This one supposes you found a way to harness the true power of the rune, yes? Then our journey continues for a while longer. Watching our steps from here on out, yes? If you can still help my companions, Mim asks that you do so. We need to find a way out of this, together.
Okay, still 1 missing. To the left. Looks like I have to fight my way through. He seems to be close to the cliffside. I'll just let them fight. Okay. What are you trying to do?
I can end this nightmare. 1 step, and it would all be over. No more worries. No more unpleasant options. I wouldn't have to hurt anyone. Just 1 single step.
Wait a second.
Help? No one can help us. We're already dead. Lost. Forgotten. More playthings for Molag Bal. We can't win this dreadful game. No one can. Why even bother trying?
Well, I'm pretty sure that we can. Or at least I can. Just wait a little bit longer if you stop, okay?
I couldn't even hold on to the one thing I needed to survive. It's useless. Either I fight for naught or I end it all. Here and now. I refuse to play this game. I refuse to fight against my friends and allies. It's better this way.
Yeah, what did you lose
The
exactly?
shadow. The one Lady Estrie gave me. She said it would protect me. But when I refused to fight, to aid the shadow, it claimed I was unworthy. It said I wasn't fit to own such a fine shadow. And then my only chance to survive walked away.
Okay, then I'm gonna find that. Somewhere in the middle. Sounds like the shadow got a mind on its own. It's definitely a strange weapon. Wonder if it's up there or behind it. Not behind it, it's up here in that small one. So I'm heavily on here.
A new contestant arrives, peering out from cold, cold eyes. The
But what does this mean? Only the Shadow Court can glean. Choose wisely, or we shall see your demise.
That must be the Shadow then.
Realmus would not fiddle, and my loyalty must be bought with both rhyme and riddle. The Dark Elf is weak, and I refuse to be meek, so someone stronger I seek. Is it you I must ask for this one simple task? Find my lovely lady's carnival mask.
Does that mean that I have to find Astri's mask?
A mask of beauty and style. It gives my lady powers of shadow and guile. It broke and fell at a party so swell, and now neither of us knows where it does dwell. So to this place I'm sent, to seek, to repent, and to find where that pesky mask went. When the job is done, we can resume the fun, with the Dark Elf safe and unspoken. But finding the mask is no easy task, for its pieces are scattered and broken. I know the locations, I know your motivations, so listen well, with great expectations.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening somewhere, even if it's very hard. But
3 pieces to find, each of a kind. The first below the rock bridge, where the spiky vines live. The second one stays near where the river meets my gaze. And the third piece sits by the frozen giant's bits. So now we are intertwined. Find the broken mask I seek, or your outlook is bleak. Remember my clues, for they'll lead you true, without lies or ruse. 3 pieces to find, each of a kind. The first below...
Okay, we heard that already. Okay, where his gaze went. Thing of water. So along the riverside then. Yeah, it's showing them on the map. Why do I even bother? That must be the one under the bridge. Since that's a bridge, there it is. This is frozen giant. Probably the statues. Hey, and the last one over there. Place he was talking to? Oh, the other riverside. How should I know? Looks like it may be up. Yeah, it may be up there, and I think the only path to this place is the bridge. Or is it? You sure it is? What else would that be? Or maybe I was mistaken after all. Maybe it's in that cave-in. Let me check. Yeah, it's down there. Good thing I didn't explore further. Hey, that is the last piece. Does it automatically go together?
Yeah.
I hope he has some good clue for it.
You see my court jester? Isn't he handsome? In life I knew him and other members of the Shadow Court. We worked together on more than one occasion. Doesn't he dance like a Daedra? Oh, but you must be wondering why I'm here to greet you. What? Can't you read my mind? I tease. I came to thank you for the service you provided me. A service I didn't even ask you to do. The Dark Elf here. Such a poor fellow. The things he considered doing to himself. Very sad.
Yeah, what do you want from me? You hated me before. You hated me the whole campaign through the first few areas. What's going on?
I know that we had our differences in the past. You did what you thought was right. But when you think about it, that's exactly the same thing I was doing. I wish to make amends. I want things to be good between you and I.
You want to live, that's what my idea
The
here.
Observer will force you to make a decision soon. He won't let you play the game on your own much longer. I want you to play on my side. Let us work together to win this thing. I saved the Dark Elf. Have faith in me. We can do this.
How about no? That would be a good idea. Okay, that's what it is. She knows that I'll have to make a decision. And she just wants me to choose her. That's the only reason she's so friendly. They seem not to be attacking at the moment. I think they're waiting for the Observer to give a command.
You make a mockery of my game, mortal. By all calculations, the mages should be dead by now. But no, they still live. I must say, however, that my game hasn't been this exciting in a long time. So I grant you the ultimate boon, the right to choose.
Can I choose to just kill you?
You must pick a side in the game. There is no other option. The rules are built into the very fabric of this domain. The only way to save your mages is to follow the rules and win the game. Now, choose a side or leave the mages to their fate. So you believe you must win the war first. Now, who will you choose? Angoth of the Reach, Thalik of the Worm Cult, or King Lady Estri, the former Ultima Princess? You may speak to them once more before you make your decision.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to all of them, see what they are saying.
You appear to enjoy the power I gave you. I too know how exhilarating the power of death and darkness can be. All this and more can be yours whenever you want it, if you join me in this campaign. Of course. What else is there? Power makes us happy. It lifts us up above the rabble. In life, I had such power that you wouldn't believe. It was foolish, though. I let it slip away. I misjudged the commitment of others. It was a simple miscalculation. But it brought my entire base of power to a grinding halt. I won't make that mistake again, though. I'll use my power to its fullest extent. No one will stop me.
Okay, sounds like he will still go back to his old ways if we try to free him or be on his side. My guess is that she will probably try to convince us again, saying that she's better now,
The
and everything.
hero of the cliffs returns in triumph. I do hope you didn't get too disheveled down there. Fighting alongside the peasants can be rather unpleasant. They really are disgusting creatures. Of course I didn't mean them, silly. I meant Thalik's and the Vine Man's peasants. Zombies and skeletons, horrible creatures. Imagine resorting to the dead because the living won't help you. My soldiers, on the other hand, follow me willingly. But they were happy, and they had something to believe in. Come now, Wouldn't you prefer to live a happy life than to live every day in the misery that is truth? I perform a public service. I won't get caught up in your word games. I am as trapped as everyone else in this plane, including your friends, the mages. I just want to get out of here. I hold no resentment toward you. Let's make amends. Join me and we can win this game.
Yeah, she's only interested in getting out of here. How about you, Angoff?
You descend a hole that only gets deeper and deeper. Unlike my opponents and I, you can still leave this place. Yet you linger, hoping that you can somehow save the mortals from the Mages Guild. How curious. Do I sense overconfidence or just plain stupidity? This isn't your fight. This isn't your war. Don't you understand that? We are here because we disappointed a Daedric prince. The very same one you came here to defeat.
Yeah, but it's not the Mages' fault, so they can get out of here somehow.
Why would someone such as yourself risk so much for the lives of others? You stand in a dragon's lair. The way is clear behind you, yet you insist on moving forward, provoking the dragon with every step you take. It's maddening to me.
I mean, all three are obviously bad choices. I mean, they're the better ones. I think I go with Angoff. He seems to be the most reasonable.
You make a mockery of my...
Yeah, we had that already.
Be quick about it. You must... So you believe. You must win the war.
I'll side with Angoff.
Angoff, the Undying, grows weaker. He doubts the choices he's made. Regret overwhelms him and pushes him to desperate measures. Are you sure you wish to side with one who carries such a debilitating burden? So you have chosen, so shall it be. Your allegiance has been pledged to Angoff of the Reach. You have chosen a side. Now understand that only one contestant can win this game. And as always, I can change the rules without warning in order to keep the contest exciting.
Yeah, so you can cheat any way you want. That's just great.
Never! The game is sacrosanct. But I can alter the rules to keep the contestants guessing and to keep my own interest in the proceedings high. Report to the one you pledged your allegiance to. The game begins now.
Ooh, is it late already? Why didn't I look at the time? Okay. I hope I can still finish this quest line, but I cannot promise. It's already way too late. Why didn't anybody tell me again? Already streamed 20 minutes more than I wanted to. Not so typical me. I'm in a quest line that good. Just can't say no. Okay, I hope it's not taking that long anymore, because I really need to go. Now I have no time for you zombies. If not, we're gonna complete the quest time next time.
We make many decisions in life that we truly believe are correct when we make them. This body, for example. It was a gift from the Lord of this realm. He said it would grant me the power to topple the corruption of Glenumbra. He lied. Look around, you fool. Would you open the cage of one prison simply to release them into another? This whole realm is a prison. No. There is no way to save your mages. We are all trapped here. Forever.
Well, we'll see about that.
The magic that created this body resides in this land. If I can win this game and escape these cliffs of failure, I hope to find its source. Help me win, and you can take Jolene with you. I simply seek a way to end this madness. Thalik and Estri's champions must fall. Use my seeds. Plant them in the bodies of those you slay to gain new allies to aid you. It won't be easy, and you probably won't win. But you're the best chance I've had to end this since I got here.
Okay, now I'll dework those champions. It will take way too long. I'm trying to get both those champions down as fast as possible. And if that is not possible, then I don't know. Then it could be that we have to end in the middle of the quest line. I really hope we do not have to, but no promises.
Spread out! Bang!
It just gave me the option to use the seeds, but not anymore. I think it might help me against the champions. I can kind of create my little army here. It's not really doing a thing. Maybe I can defeat the champion just without the seeds army. I'll just have to try.
I can't believe you selected someone other than my master. I'll try to make your death as painless.
Okay, Mim seems to be not on our side anymore. Too bad. I'm sorry, Mim.
Impressive. Now the game is finally getting interesting.
Let's also take the book while we're here, because I think we'll not have any chance to get it actually. Okay, now for the other champion. At the other side. It's way too high to jump down. Okay. Now for the other side. I think we'll probably have to call it a day. I think the quest line will probably continue from here, but as I said, it's already way too late. I'll have to just finish it next time.
Everything our master promised you. You do this to us?
So the last champion falls. Find me at the entrance to my watch to receive your reward.
Reward is probably death rate. Okay, let's see. I can offer 2 more minutes, but not more. So maybe you're lucky. That will be the end of the quest, but I'm not sure. Whew. Because I'm pretty sure he's trying to kill us. That might be what he's implying here with the reward.
I've been looking for you. What in the 8 is going on? There was an awful commotion, and then Angoff disappeared. Really? I knew you could do it. Well, I mean, I didn't actually know you could do it, but I had a good feeling about you. Did you see the others? Relmus? Mim? I have to find them. We got into this together, and we're going to get out of here the same way. Where were you rushing off to, by the way?
Yeah, he told me that I could get a reward.
The reward. I'm pretty sure you don't want any part of whatever the Observer is offering. Just be careful up there, you hear me? I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. Kinda thinking that our reward will be... Okay, the watches are active. That kinda speaks for it. Defeat the Observer. Probably in the next room. Yeah, it looks like he betrayed us. He activated the Watchers, kind of killing us off, probably,
You have
as a reward.
accomplished the impossible. Now for your true reward. Prepare to face
true reward.
You won't face the Observer alone. We're in this together.
I grow weary of your... This contest is annoying me. Now wait.
Hey, no problem. Now he's dead. Doesn't mean that I can just take all the mages with me. You know.
How?
Hey, he's living
positively
again.
Exciting. You have won the game that could not be won. You defied the laws of this realm. Oh, well done. Well done.
Okay, killing him might have already been part of the game. Some kind of different route already planted into the plane.
Confounding, isn't it? Such is the way of things in Cold Harbor. A game goes on, and so there must always be a game master. Still, I am amazed that you managed to win the game. That should have been impossible. So, choose your reward. You won fair and square, so you may select one companion to take with you when you leave. Only one. The others must stay and continue to play the game until they can win for themselves. Now, are you ready to make your decision?
Can I speak to them?
As you wish, but don't take too long. I have a game to get back to.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try. Angov, any ideas?
Leave me. You must take the others and go. That is your only option. Look at me. I'm a monster. I deserve my fate. The others, they did nothing wrong. You came here to save them, so finish what you started. It doesn't matter. You did what I could not. You won the game. Now, take the mages and get away from here before the Observer changes the rules again.
When you make your final decision, remember the reason we all came to this dreadful realm. You must select whoever you feel will best serve you in the battles ahead. Whatever you decide, I know it will be the correct choice.
I'll have to decide it now. I only have 1 minute left. I should have stopped streaming over 25 minutes ago.
Angof's power is far greater than our own. You'll need someone of his caliber at your side to defeat Molag Bal. It just makes more sense to select Angof instead of us.
Hi there, Hipsy. Yeah, Angof is definitely a cool guy. Definitely more reasonable than the rest.
Think with your mind and not your heart. Angof gives you the best chance for victory. We both know that. I wish there was another way. I wish we could all walk out of this together. But Nirn is more important than a trio of mages.
You sure there's no other way out?
What is your decision? Because the balance of the game must be maintained. If you select Angof, then the mages take his place. If you choose the mages, Angof remains as a leader in the game. You are lucky that I agreed to provide this reward at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the last option. I'm gonna kill you again and again until you are totally demotivated and I'm just gonna take everybody.
What? How dare you threaten me? You are lucky that I even gave you a reward at all. The balance must be maintained.
Well, this game is not balanced at all, so just give them out.
The mitigated. How dare? Fine. Take them all and do not return. My master will be angry, but not as enraged as he would be if the game was permanently disrupted. Now, be gone with you.
Okay, one after all. That definitely gives us a big boost in our army that we're building. All 3 mages instead of 1, and Angof.
I had friends and allies once. Companions who would never abandon me, no matter the cost. But that was before before I became this monster. Enough! I must find the magic to restore my human form.
Yeah, I'll meet up in the Holy
I have
City
heard
here.
rumors of such a place. We shall go there at once. And have no fear, I will make sure that your friends arrive safely. Perhaps the city will provide me more clues as to the magic I seek.
Okay.
Where in places is everyone? This should be the right spot.
Hey, Catwell. Can you escort those guys as well? I know I ask a lot.
Beast, lest I slay you in no uncertain terms. Oh, it's you. Taking a stroll then, enjoying the beautiful countryside? And you're doing a smashing job of it. Jolly good. Wait a moment. Did you go through that portal? Did you meet the Observer?
I kill him over
Jolly
and over.
good. I've always wanted to play the Observer's game, but now that you've done it, I suppose there's no point, is there? I'm sure I'll find some other quest to occupy my time. So, where were we? Why did I come here again? Brilliant! Just great. Truly, I wish I'd thought of it. Off with you then. I'll make sure everyone arrives safe and relatively sound in the Hollow City.
Okay. I really did have a lot of extra time today. At least we completed this quest line. I really enjoyed it. It was a great quest. So it was worth the extra time, even though I streamed over half an hour more than I should have done. Okay. Then, thank you all for watching today, guys. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're gonna play yet. I'm thinking about maybe starting something new up, but I'll have to do some tests first. You know, my low upload speed. I mean, you see it all the time. It's heavily pixelated. So I'll have to test the games out first, or maybe we'll play something else in the meantime while I set this up. But I'll tell you on Twitter on time on what we'll be playing tomorrow. So again, thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye-bye, everybody.